Hi again, everyone. So we are still live and doing another reaction. This one is for Coke Studio Season 14 performance of To Jhoom. It is performed by Naseebo Lal and Abida Parveen. And the music was composed by Zulfi, which I feel like we've seen that name a few times in this season. And the music was arranged and produced by Zulfi and Abdullah Siddiqui. So I think that they're both working on a lot of the songs for this season, it seems like. I've only checked out a couple so far, but my memory is saying that I've seen that name in, if not all of the ones I've watched so far, most of them. So I guess they're kind of the, really like leading the way for this current season of it. So yeah, okay, so that makes sense. It's Coke Studio 14, curated and produced by Zulfi. So of course they'd be involved with the whole process. But yeah, I have liked every single Coke Studio song I've listened to. So I am sure that this one will be no different, and I will also really enjoy it. So let's just go ahead and jump right on in. Bam. Wham bam. Okay, let's do it.
Coke Studio, Season 14.
Definitely very high production value this season, as I've talked about in the other videos. She has a stunning voice. The emotion in her voice, gorgeous. They also have a really nice voice. Sorry, I'm just like getting into it. Forget I'm trying to talk. Okay. It's a much slower song than normal. There's been a couple of slow songs, but yeah. I keep like expecting a beat drop, but I know this isn't the kind of song that's gonna have that. I really love her voice. The amount of control they have, it's just so impressive. I like her hand movements as she sings. Like, she's very into it. You can tell. Both of them. I'd love to have like an uncut version of just the dancer's performance in this. Like, it's like the music playing with just watching that. Because they've only shown it very quickly. That was gorgeous. That note. She just looks so happy. Oh, he smiled there too. They smiled there. I keep ready to talk, guys. Doing a video here. He's getting into it. It's very beautiful. Yes. Get it. That was lovely. Ooh, beautiful final note. I loved that. I don't know, something about it was very satisfying. All right, so that was Coke Studio Season 14 performance of To Jhoom. To Jhoom, I think is how they pronounced it. To Jhoom, which makes sense because it's double O's. Overall, absolutely lovely performance. Their voices were gorgeous. I especially really like the woman in orange. I really loved her voice. They both were great, but something about her voice just like I really, really liked. And the amount of control and emotion that they had in their voice, I found to be like just so beautiful, and it worked perfectly with the type of song it is. You know, it was. I never like really look at what the song is beforehand, so I have no idea what kind of song I'm in for. This is definitely like it's a more slow song. It's very inspiring. It's more of like a mood song. I feel like you got to be in the right mood to listen to it. At least for me, that's how I feel about like slower songs. But it was still absolutely lovely, and I enjoyed it the entire time. I kept getting distracted, forgetting how to talk and react because I was just watching it. So that says some good things about it. I wonder if I'm gonna have to like rewatch it. I don't know what faces I was making when I like zoned out into it. I feel like I was probably just blank, so sorry about that. I promise I was enjoying it. My neutral face is like sad, so hopefully I didn't look like that. But yeah, I said it a bit during the reaction, but I would really love to watch like an entire version of the people in the green outfits, like their dance that they were doing, because the moments we saw were gorgeous and seemed very well choreographed, and like this wonderful group dance. And so to be able to see like that full thing, I think would have been really enjoyable. Like if that's just what the video was, I think that would have been really good. And again, this is a comment I've made about all the Coke Studio 14 reactions. They're more like music videos, I feel like, this season. While the previous ones were like recorded live performances, this one is like an edited music video. And there's definitely pros and cons to that, as I've discussed, but I do personally kind of prefer that live performance. Like even if we had this with like the two singers, sitting, and then in front of them, like those people in green, like doing their dance, and then all the instruments around them, and like the chorus, people, background singers in the back, I think that could have been a really beautiful set that they put together. And then just do, the different camera angles of live reaction, we would have seen more of the dance while still having many shots of the wonderfully talented musicians and singers and everyone who was, working to make the beautiful music. But yeah, that was my overall thoughts on it. That was like the only thing that I wish there was more of, but I mean, it was a lovely song. I think that's the best word to describe it. It was just absolutely lovely. The lyrics were inspiring, very sweet, very positive. It's a very like uplifting song, and that is always good to have more positive, uplifting songs out there in the world. Never say no to that. And I just really enjoyed it. I want to like talk about their singing more, but it was just so beautiful. Like those notes that they hit, and just the emotion in it is the biggest thing for me. Like it was not only like they hit these notes perfectly, but like the amount of like just I'm trying to think of like another word for emotion, but I'm just thinking of the word emotion. Like all the emotion, it was just so absolutely stunning. And I just realized that the lighting makes it look like my face is a different like color, but I did blend my makeup. It's just the lighting. Anyways, got distracted. But yeah, it was an absolutely I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I need to take a sip of water. I talk so much. So cold and refreshing. But I think it was still shot beautifully. I loved the coloring of it. It was like a very backlit, like it was just like kind of dark, but then had like the windows with the light streaming in, which I think again matched the vibes of the song very well. And yeah, it was all together just a very cohesive and beautiful package that I enjoyed watching. So yeah, that was my thoughts on the two Jhoom season 14 of Coke Studio performance. Let me know what other Coke Studio songs or any other songs that I should take a look at, because I always do love listening to them. And yeah, I know this one was very highly requested, like probably one of the top requested ones on my previous Coke Studio reaction, which is why I made sure to take a look at it. And I know there's been a couple other songs suggested as well that I have on my list, so we'll see which one ends up coming next. So make sure to subscribe and stick around. If you're watching this live, I am going to be doing another reaction, so make sure to stick around. And if you're watching this later, when I upload it onto YouTube, then, well, it's still on YouTube live, but if you're watching it once it's been uploaded, thanks for watching, and look forward to the next video.